Hey everybody, this is Captain Finn, your favorite captain by the way, and today on How to Forgotten Coast Like a Local, we are getting off the beaten path and exploring some of our lesser known places and our piece of paradise. Now, I don't know about you, but when I travel, I like to visit unique and interesting places that most people don't even know about. And if you didn't know it, Franklin County, Florida is already a unique gem. But within that gem are some places that you have to go a little out of the way to get to, but they are all worth it if you love history, nature, and art. And today, I'm going to introduce you to those places that are just off the beaten path. Let's get going.
The Scipio Creek Boardwalk and Overlook is a short quarter-mile nature trail that leads to a deck overlooking the Apalachicola River, and it's located at the Apalachicola National Estuarine Research Reserve's former headquarters at the Mill Pond in Apalachicola. And the trail end boardwalk runs alongside Scipio Creek through a mosaic of hardwoods and wetlands. Part of the Great Florida Birding and Wildlife Trail, this walk is excellent for birders or anyone wanting an easily accessible escape into nature. And the half-mile one-way path becomes a boardwalk that takes you through varying habitats and leads to a sizable elevated platform with an incredible panoramic vista. The trail is open all year, sunrise to sunset. The Ralph Kendrick Dwarf Cypress Boardwalk is located in a one-of-a-kind bowl-shaped depression in the forest covering dozens of acres. From East Point, head east on US 98, turn left onto John Allen Road, and left onto Dry Bridge Road, and the area features dwarf cypress that never grew more than 15 feet tall. And these trees are documented to be over 150 years old, but only reached a stunted maturity height, hence the name dwarf cypress, and they are also referred to as a miniature or hat rack cypress. The Ralph G. Kendrick Boardwalk offers an observation tower overlooking one of the most prolific areas with interpretive panels and picnic tables.
Oh, hey everybody. This is a long trail. Now, when you're out here off the beaten path, there's something you always have to remember to take with you. Actually, there are three things. Make sure you have water, sunscreen, and some bug spray. Because here in Florida, if you didn't know it, we wear bug spray like cologne. Psh, can you say off Highway 98? I think that'd make a good brand for us, some bug spray right here in our beautiful piece of paradise. So always make sure you have that stuff when you're off the beaten path. Now I'm gonna see if I can get to the end of this path and see where it leads me.
Two other places that really are off the beaten path is Little St. George Island and Dog Island. And they're so far off the beaten path, you have to take a boat to get to each of them. There are no bridges. Dog Island sits to the east, and Little St. George Island sits to the west, right off of St. George Island. Dog Island is inhabited by some full-time residents, but very few, and Little St. George Island is owned by the state of Florida, and no one lives there. These are two great places to visit for day trips of shelling, shore fishing, and peace and quiet with no one around but you.
This map's got me all kind of turned around, upside down, backwards. Well, that's kind of strange. This next place I'm going looks almost like it's in the shape of a alligator.
At the easternmost end of the county where the Ochlockonee Bay meets the Apalachee Bay is Bald Point State Park. Now, Bald Point's coastal marshes, pinewood flats, and oak thickets foster a diversity of biological communities that make the park a popular destination for hikers. A newly constructed observation boardwalk overlooks prime areas from viewing rare Florida black bears, which occasionally swim at the beach. This area is also popular for windsurfing, hiking, canoeing, kayaking, and bird watching. And for someone like me, it's also a great place for fishing. This is just another gem on Florida's Forgotten Coast.
Hope I didn't get lost again, like last season. Oh, hey everybody. Well, while I'm taking another break, I'm gonna tell you this funny little story that happened to old Captain here. Now, many years ago, I was doing another show, but I was on the other side of the camera for this one, and we were off the beaten path doing this show in the woods somewhere. Well, I got into some chiggers. And boy, let me tell you, it was not a fun experience, and that's about all I can tell you. But if you ever want to know the rest of the story, when you see the old Captain here off camera, you ask me and I'll be happy to tell you, because I promise you, you're gonna have a good laugh.
The Lighthouse and Bottle House is a sight to see and is located in Carabel. The large multi-geodesic unit was created by artist Leon Weissner and is made up of several different size recycled spheres, aka bottles. These artistic structures are made from all kinds of bottles, including my favorite kinds, beer and wine. And according to the artist, the piece on the tower is meant to convey a feeling of movement and light, and it spins at night with a light shining through the colored panels, as well as mirrors placed inside the sphere. People from all over the world have visited the Bottle House, and you should too. And while you're there, make sure you sign the guest book, just like old Captain Finn did. This is a one-of-a-kind treasure that is a must-see when you visit the Forgotten Coast.
Well, folks, it looks like it's 5 o'clock somewhere, and I think Captain Finn has found his favorite spot, the Bottle House. And I hope you've enjoyed seeing all these great places as much as I've enjoyed visiting them. Now, they're off the beaten path a little bit, but I'm gonna tell you, they're all well worth it. And if you want to find out more things to see and do on Florida's Forgotten Coast, check out our website, floridasforgottencoast.com, or better yet, why don't you come down here and see everything for yourself? I'm Captain Finn. We'll see you on the next episode of How to Forgotten Coast Like a Local. That's been fun. Ooh. Oh no. Oh, I think the bugs have got me again. Lord, I should have put on that bug spray.
All right, everybody, it's 5 o'clock somewhere. That's a wrap.